There's already... Oh, there's 9 people watching. I was going to say, how are there only 2 people watching, but there's so many guests?
You need some deodorant.
Sniff
You need
me.
some deodorant.
Sniff me, why don't you?
Hey, we're live. Shelby H. Oh. What's that?
Why can't I hear myself?
What does that
Oh,
mean?
because I'm on
That they're
now.
watching.
On a different thing.
Oh, that was weird.
Whoa. Whoa, we heard ourselves. Hi, Taylor.
Hey, did you notice how delayed it was from real life?
It is. That, last time that
Super
happened on
delayed.
accident, and I was so shocked. I was like, wait a minute. So, guys, this says it's live, but it's actually like 2 seconds delayed.
Yeah, like 3 or 4.
I wonder if you're even farther.
Alright, I'd love to join, but I gotta go edit. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon.
What was that, a handshake?
That was
Thank you, Sierra.
That was
Hey,
a fist bump.
he's spilling things over here, guys. So we have my coffee so that I'm not falling asleep, and pretty soon Karen should be getting on, and hopefully she has coffee, because you guys know Karen falls asleep a lot. Hello, friends. That reminds me of the Zacconi Jolies, because that's what they used to say. I don't know if they say that anymore. I haven't really watched a lot of YouTube lately, but I used to. I love how you guys are saying hi to each other. That's so funny. Thank you, Bailey. I had a best friend in elementary school named Bailey. She was very nice. We don't talk anymore, though. What time is it there? It is 8:23 here, p.m. It feels like 11. Today I'm so tired for some reason. I feel like this side of my face is so bright. I have, like, the box lights. Well, I have one of them right here because the one that, like, without it, it looked like I was in pitch dark because the light bulb in here, one of them is broken, and I didn't want to be talking to you guys in the dark. Thank you, Sasha. Hi, Bad. Is Levi's hair red or blonde, and what color do you think Alea's hair will be? I think Alea's will definitely be brown because it's really, like, strong brown right now. Levi is like a dirty blonde. I don't know why it shows up red. It seems like it's just on camera that it does that because it's really, like, an ashy blonde. There's not really a red to it in person, but on camera I know it does pick up like that, even in pictures. Where is Levi and Alea? Well, Alea is sleeping in the living room. I'll bring her eventually, but it's kind of hard to, like, hold her and talk loud because then she keeps waking up and she just fell asleep. And Levi we just put to bed. Are you guys going to do a family photo shoot? I really want to. We just haven't had the time lately, knowing we just went to Florida, and then we're about to post a vlog later tonight where you guys will see what we've kind of been doing as well. That's taken up a lot of time. Fun time, but it's just we're busy, so I do want to get one, though. So many applauses. I feel so special. Do you have problems sleeping with Alea? In the beginning, she was really good, but these past 2 weeks, she's been waking up more, which is odd, because usually they're supposed to stop waking up so much, and she's been waking up, like, she used to wake up every 4 to 5 hours, and now she's waking up, oh my gosh, like, last night she woke up every 2 to 3, and the night before she woke up, like, every hour. I don't know why. How long until you have more kids? Everybody asks us this. I think we want to wait. I know for sure 1 year. I want to say 2, but we might not wait 2 just because I get, like, baby fever as soon as my baby turns, like, 6 months old. But for my body to heal from my C-section, having 2 so close together, I'd for sure like to wait a year, and hopefully 2 years if I can wait that long. I'm sure Oscar could wait 5, but... Kira, what Lush products do you recommend? They're bath bombs, but I feel like that's obvious. I really like the facial spray, it's like rose water, but this one's called something else, but it's a toner. It's, like, amazing. Your vlogs brighten my day. Thank you. I think you say it Mariana. I don't want to say it wrong. I'm sorry if I do. Jess Wolf. Thank you so much. That's so funny because I actually know somebody whose username on Facebook is Jess Wolf. So when I saw that, might be you. Could still be you. Karen's here. Is she in the guest thing? No, she's not. She doesn't like me. Are you planning on buying a house soon? I don't know. It could take up to a year to find one, but we're definitely starting to get very interested. It can be a long time until we find that one that's right for us. Buying a house is a lot of money, so I want to make sure it's, like, our dream home before we, like, commit to one. You said my name correctly. Yay! I always feel bad when I pronounce people's names wrong because when I was younger, I got my name pronounced wrong a lot. I didn't really care, but I know that some people do really care about that. So if I've ever pronounced your name wrong, I apologize. When you guys get married, will you have, I believe she said small or big wedding. I think we'll probably have like a medium size. Like I would want family and friends there, but we don't, Oscar has a lot of family. I don't have a lot of family, and our friends, like we would only invite our really close friends. So probably like medium sized. I don't know how people have like huge weddings. I don't know that many people, and I grew up in LA. I mean, I guess I know that many people, but I wouldn't necessarily want to invite all of them. What is your favorite part of being a mom? Probably watching your child like learn. Like Levi looks at things, and Alea's too young. That's why I'm saying Levi. He just like looks at things and is so like, I don't know. You can just see them learning, and I think that's so cool. Why'd you stop potty training? There's a lot to it that I know Oscar wants to explain in the vlog where we start again, so that's why we haven't really explained it, but we're not still potty training, but he still does pee in the toilet sometimes, like if he's taking a bath or something, but other than that, we aren't like full-time potty training. What's your favorite thing to do with your family of 4? That's a good question. Probably go to the park, just because we haven't really done this, so I feel weird saying that, but Levi loves going to the park, Oscar loves being outside, and I could wear Alea on my wrap, so it's really easy, and I can participate, whereas like the jumping place, I'm sure you guys have noticed I never really go, and it's because like when I was pregnant, I couldn't do it, and now like what am I supposed to do? Bring Alea on the trampoline? What are some big life lessons I want to teach Levi and Alea? Probably, I think something that's important nowadays is to like accept yourself and be confident in yourself, so that people that try to bring you down, it doesn't really happen most of the time. I know sometimes you just can't avoid it, like at least for me, but just to be like thick-skinned, I guess. Will Oscar teach your kids Spanish? This is a really commonly asked question too. I would say probably not, just because I would want him to, but we live in Utah, there's no family here, and so he doesn't really have anybody to speak it to, and it's kind of hard to teach somebody Spanish or have somebody learn Spanish when there's not really much conversation of Spanish going on. So I know that it's really good for them, but I just don't think we will realistically. Would you rather have eyelashes for feet or feet for eyelashes? Definitely. That is really hard. I was going to say definitely eyelashes for feet, because I feel like feet on my eyes would be extremely heavy, but then how would I walk with eyelashes as feet? That is really complicated. Kira, please answer this question. How did you and Oscar meet? Kaylee, I have a question. I don't have a question. I have the answer to that question on my personal channel. I think it's just called like How We Met. But I would explain right now, it's just really long, so if you are really curious, you could go and watch that, because there's a lot of drama that was involved in that. I'm from Mexico. Do you guys plan to come sometime? Absolutely. I know Oscar really wanted to go last year, and we just couldn't because we moved here. We moved to Montana, I believe. No, we moved to Montana the year before. We moved here, we got pregnant, and it was just a lot, so we didn't, but I really hope we can go at least towards the end of this year, if not the beginning of next. Are you guys planning on traveling soon? Yes, we always say we're not going to travel, and then we just can't resist, just like going to Florida. Like, that literally was a week before that we decided we were going to Florida, just because we're such people, like we're so social, yet we live by ourselves in the middle of nowhere. Not nowhere, but like we don't know anybody here, so I definitely think we're going to travel a few times more this year, and hopefully go to some new places that we've never been. We are trying to arrange that. I don't know if it's going to go through. That's why I haven't announced it. What about Colorado? I don't know if we'd go to Colorado this year, but we do want to go when it's like, I want to go when we can stay in a cabin, because the cabins there are super beautiful. Are you guys going to California? Probably not sometime soon, but again, I feel like I can't say that because maybe next week we'll end up in California. Is moving to Florida an option? So a lot of people were saying like, oh, you guys are happier there, like, see, you need to stay there. And don't get me wrong, like, we have so much fun when we're there. That's why we continue to go there, and we love Karen and Quad and Jackson. and Landon. I almost said Levi. But it's a wonderful place to visit, but I really truly don't think we could live there, and that's why we ended up not going there, because I don't think Oscar would be very happy, because the heat all the time, he hates that, and the humidity we're not used to. When we lived in LA, it's not humid there. In fact, it's pretty dry. So I don't know. And plus, we just like it here in Utah. We love it. That's where we're looking for houses. So Orlando is a place to visit for sure, but it's like 99.99999% chance that we'll never move there, but we will definitely still vacation there. How funny. Michigan. I've never been to Michigan, actually. Do you and Oscar plan to get engaged and married before or after having more kids? Honestly, we'll probably get married after having another kid. As far as engagement goes, I don't know what Oscar's plan is, but I know for sure that we probably aren't going to get married for like another 3 or 4 years. So I'm assuming we'll have another kid before that, so probably after. Oh my gosh, the questions always go so quick, or the words. I feel so weird, like, when I'm reading questions. Do you and Oscar's parents get along well, vice versa? I get along really well with his parents. I don't see them often. Like, you guys see when we see them, and it's not very often, but we do get along good, and Oscar gets along with my family as well. I think it's pretty weird if people have, like, a lot of problems with their significant other's family, unless there's seriously something wrong, but I would never, like, disrespect his family unless something happened, if that makes sense. How do you feel about guns? Well, I maybe shouldn't have done this question because I don't want to upset anybody, I guess. But for me personally, I feel like if you're using it for self-defense, like, how would I explain that? If you're being safe with it and using it, like, for protection, then I'm all for it, because I do feel like now that, we live on our own and we have kids, it does scare me. Like, what if somebody broke in? Like, what am I supposed to do? And if they had a gun, you know what I mean? So because of that, I do feel like you should be able to buy a gun, but I do know that a lot of bad things happen, so I don't know. Why is Oscar so against having pets? He's not against having pets. He just knows that they're a lot of responsibility, and we just move around. Like, we travel so much that it would kind of be hard to have a pet and do that. So that's the only reason he's against it. He loves pets, but it's just the matter of that we always are traveling. Like, what would we do with the dog? Or the pet, but I would want a dog. Oh my gosh, thank you. Amelie? I don't know how to say that. Amelia. It's so funny. The person before was Amelie, and now it's Amelia. Kaylee. Thank you, Kaylee. Figueroa, I think is how you say it. Katie May. Have I ever been to Bakersfield? Yes, I've driven through it a lot of times, but I haven't, like, stopped. Maybe 8, probably. But I've never, like, lived there or anything like that. Thank you, Mariana. Where is Karen? Let's text her. Oh, she said she's ready. That was 5 minutes ago. Let's see if she's... I don't even see her on here. I text her. I don't see you. We need to have some more coffee because... Okay, let's see. When Karen gets... I see her in the comments. I don't see her as a guest. Karen, I don't see you as a guest. Get with the program, girl. I was so confused because it says trending now, OK Baby has 4.5K people watching. Then I see it only has 2,000, so I think it's like the total amount of people that have watched. I don't know. Karen, where are you? People are saying they see her in the comments, but... How do we choose the name Alea? Somebody actually, like a bug buddy, tweeted me and suggested Aaliyah, I think, or something similar to Alea, and I read it wrong, and I read it as Alea, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this name, and then I told Oscar, and he really liked it. The only thing is, Oscar has a cousin, I think it's his cousin, whose daughter's name is Aaliyah, Now I'm confusing them. I'm pretty sure it's Aaliyah. So in the beginning, I kept going to say Aaliyah, and as a mom, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm calling my child the wrong name. But now, like, I don't get it wrong. It's just I said Aaliyah for so long that saying Aaliyah sounded like I was saying it wrong. Okay, Karen, this is getting ridiculous. Where are you, bro? Let's text her. I love your vlogs. I hope you can come to Minnesota, and we can. I can't see the rest, but I definitely would love to come to Minnesota. I've actually been for a family reunion of my dad's ex-wife, but I have been, and it was a lot of fun. I was so surprised because, like, I've heard when I was in high school that there was middle school, I think, maybe it was elementary school, I don't know, but that it was, like, not really much to do, and then I went, and, like, I had so much fun. Is Oscar's mom married? Yes, she is married to Curtis, who we don't really show a lot, only because it's not that he doesn't want to be shown on camera, I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. Like, if they're not all for it, like, I don't want to push them on camera, if that makes sense. Why does Oscar not like marriage? It's not that he doesn't like marriage, it's just that we want to buy a house first. Buying a house has always been, like, a huge priority to us, more so him, to be honest, just because none of my family's ever bought a house, so I never even really knew how important it was, and now, like, I see the importance of it, and now I'm a lot more into it, but that's always been a main priority besides our kids. That's the thing we've, like, literally since... Karen, you're not here. She's texting me that she's here and she's calling me cuss words and I can't even see her. How weird. What was I saying, guys? I feel like it was important. And for once I was actually saying something interesting. I can't see you. You're not in the guest section. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I haven't been on YouNow in so long. Thank you, Abrielle. Where's Karen? I know, guys. We should get... Karen calling Kira blonde. She's blonde. What a BI. I don't think I can invite anybody. That's why I haven't invited her. This is so odd. Where? Go, I don't see. She's calling me. Hello? I can't see you in the guests. Wait, so you're flipping me off? In the picture. I don't see a middle finger. I see a lot of peace signs. She's FaceTiming me.
Okay, go back to the guest.
I'm in guests. No, you're not here. I promise you, you are not here, my friend.
You turn your phone around.
She doesn't believe me, guys. How ridiculous.
Interesting.
I'm showing her that she's not there. That's weird. I'm delayed, and I hear that I'm delayed on your thing.
Okay, hold on. Let me exit my...
Okay. How do I invite you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I have you as a friend.
Wow.
No, it's only because... Oh my gosh, I just saw the... Can I fan you while I'm live?
I need to mute you guys because it's all over.
This is just not going as I thought it would go.
Need to exit my thing, close tabs.
That is so weird. Just things are going wrong, guys.
No.
Everyone's saying hashtag find Karen.
Hi, Kia.
Hi, cool.
Is Oscar done editing yet?
No, he like literally just started.
Dang it.
You're telling me.
Okay, baby. Alright, now let me guess.
Oh, there you are.
I'm there?
Let me hang up the phone so that...
Congratulations.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Am I on?
Welcome to my YouNow.
Hello. Why do I look so weird?
You're frozen with your eyes like this.
What?
We found you, everyone. Really happy we
Hi.
Why is this so random?
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so before I was trying to get on, and Qua, you know how he came in and was like, "Oh, here's your food, gotta go." He was like, "I gotta go save a possum out of the middle of the road," and then he's gone for an hour with this possum. What is he giving it mouth to mouth
I
on the
saved
side of
it.
the road?
I saved it.
Were you kissing it?
That's all that matters. It's funny because when I called you, Oscar walked in the room and he was telling you the possum story when we were FaceTiming a second ago, like before right now. And Oscar walked in and he was like, possum? And he was like, eavesdropping. I was like, I don't know.
What's that about the possum?
I love you more
Why
than
is
Kim.
Karen so loud? Oh, am I really loud? No, they said Karen is really loud. How do I turn it down?
Kira's sound is low.
I think it's because she's on a Mac, whereas I'm loud in my face. Is that better?
I don't know.
Wait,
to
is
me,
it good if I'm like this far away?
were you missing? I'm low.
It's fine. Elodie said it's fine.
Kira's really quiet. Can't hear Kira. Kira's too quiet. If I get any louder,
I think she's talking soft too because he's asleep.
Me?
Me? Yeah, are you talking softly because your baby's asleep?
No, I'm like screaming.
Oh, you are?
Like Oscar could probably hear everything I'm saying.
Oh, I'm like literally whispering.
Everyone's saying I should move closer.
Yeah,
Is
move
this better?
close. Get your face in here. Then I'll move further.
Wait, let me try headphones and see if that would work.
I don't know why I have so much more energy on your YouNows than even on my own.
I have so
More
much
delay.
energy. I have coffee and coffee. Okay, wait, can you guys hear me better?
Oh, much better, even better.
Oh, much better. Crystal clear. These headphones suck, but I'll wear them for you guys. Is it better?
Yes.
It's so weird. Like, you know when you're in an airplane?
Someone said, there's no problem with Kerman being loud. She's amazing. Like,
what'd they call you?
What?
What'd they call you? Kermit?
Kerman. Kerman. I think she just like was typing very fast.
Oh, I was like, Kermit. These headphones. I feel like I'm screaming now. Like, because I can't hear myself.
Oh. No, I hear.
Anyways,
Guess what?
oh my god. You know what Oscar just texted me?
Shut up.
No. Qua, did you talk to Oscar?
Oh, did you talk to Oscar?
Yeah. Why?
What'd you tell him?
That he has to edit?
Oh, is that what you told him?
What did you tell him?
Oscar's like, can I play one game with Qua? Please, 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 please. Now he's coming in, please. Please.
Wait, where'd Qua go? Hello.
Qua comes in and I was like, did you talk to Oscar?
Qua's
And he's
hiding
like,
now. Qua's hiding because he feels shamed.
What's going on? She's wearing earphones.
he can't hear you.
What?
Shoot.
Talk to me. I'm just kidding.
Hi.
What's up,
So-
guys? Can we play games?
Yeah.
No, Oscar,
Yes.
you can play one
You're
game
sick.
and I'm not even kidding you. Freaking Karen, thanks a lot. Oh, yeah, Karen, you got my back. She can't hear you.
I got your back, Oscar.
Tell Qua to get in this.
Okay, Oscar, one game, and I'm not saying this is like a 6-hour game.
No, 2.5 hours maximum. Okay, just kidding. Until we die.
Which can be 6 hours.
No.
Oscar, think about the videos. These people are gonna get very mad.
Yeah, you're
Guys.
already behind. You're already.
I know.
So, guys,
Got my back.
you guys should tell him no. Kira is a thought. What is a thought? Because I've heard
Huh.
guys say this.
I know.
No, it's
I don't know.
thought.
I don't know
And
what that
I
means.
always feel like I'm a thought in your mind. I don't think that's what
I
they're
don't even
trying
know
to
what
say.
a thought is.
What is
Wait,
a thought?
what they say? Kira's a thought?
Yeah, and like guys in high school always say like she's a thought, but I'm pretty sure that either means like a hoe or like I don't
There's
know.
kids. Don't
Let's
say
check Urban
that.
Dictionary.
Thought is a bad word.
How do you spell it?
THOT. That was rude of them. I know, right? I'm pretty sure it means like HOE. Yeah, someone said that
Okay,
is.
it's disparaging and offensive. A woman considered to be sexually provocative. Sorry, I am blonde. Or
It's
promiscuous, a slut or a
What is it?
whore.
so I was just called a hoe.
Oh no.
Yeah, you hoe.
Me and my
No.
sweater over here, you know, we're really offended.
Urban Dictionary.
No, but I don't think they meant it to be rude, but obviously like
She
some
your
people
main
don't.
thought, but she my main thought.
All right. Well, just tell Claw to be on.
Okay.
One game, Oscar. Someone just said parents trying to figure out the internet.
Karen is trying to figure out the internet.
That hoe over there. Thanks a lot, guys.
I'm
What
over
you
here,
do
like,
tonight?
using my finger like my mom does. She'll use her phone.
Yeah. No, pretty soon we're gonna be like this. What does that say? Thought?
Oh god.
I'm like somebody Oscar gonna be like, "What'd you do tonight?" Oh, I got called a hoe. Basically, it's fine. It was a great YouNow.
I'm gonna look up your name. Okay, this is your name on Urban Dictionary. Are you ready?
Yeah, is it mean?
Yes. Ready? Just kidding. It's not. The most amazing girl I know. She's gorgeous and funny. She always has a good time, even if what you're doing isn't that much fun. Kira has an amazing personality. She's also amazing at dancing and singing. Oh, is this a hidden talent you have not showed me?
Yeah, me and my
She
singing
is
are Britney
the
Spears.
hottest girl you'll ever meet. Kira is also a huge flirt.
Oh, thought. I'm a
And she will
thought.
deny that. But she will deny that. She's really easy to talk to about anything. That's true. Only the last part.
That is so
Just
funny.
kidding.
Hey, I'm a good dancer. I'm just kidding. That is something I've always wanted to do, though. So who knows? Maybe I'm really good at it. Never tried.
You are.
The singing,
Let's look up
definitely
mine.
not the singing. Levi covers my mouth when I sing. If a 1-year-old does that, you know you suck.
Oh, mine's all like biblical.
You don't get anything cool.
No. It says Karen is a girl's name pronounced Kareen. It's of Hebrew origin, meaning the glorious dignity. Also possibly means ray of light. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Short for Karen Hapooch, which is true. She is the
What's
third
that?
daughter of Job. In the Bible, her name is Karen Hapooch, which is who I'm actually named after. And Karen is one of the 3 daughters of Job. She was reputed to be one of the most beautiful women of the land.
Yes.
Okay, here's the real one. A goddess
Okay, that
who was
one was
banished
fake.
from heaven for making the other gods jealous of her beauty and charm. Oh, I like this one. In her earthly form, she's identified by her beautiful appearance and gentle nature. She radiates and glows, can be perceived by those around her. If she touches your soul, she will leave a mark forever.
Yes, true.
Sounds about right. Oh, wait, here's another one. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. I'm gonna look up. Let's see. Hold on.
Look
Waiting
up
for someone.
Oscars.
What? Oscar? Okay.
Kira, will you go back on birth control? Yes, I actually already have. I got the
Whoa,
shot.
that's
It's
so
like-
crazy. On Google, and Oscar Morales shows up the first thing.
You know what's funny? I think if you look up that, Qua shows up.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, that's a little mixed up. What?
Okay, this is what Oscar says. Latin, sexy, young guy with cool, sexy voice. Hey, Oscar.
He does not have a cool voice. It is sexy, but like, I don't know if it's like sexy like every
Here's one.
Oscar.
Oscar can pull a lie off so great that it's worthy of nomination.
He's
Is
so
that true?
light.
No, he can pull a lie off. Like, he's good at lying.
No, he's terrible actually. Because even when he tells me, like, he starts giggling. But I guess big lies. I don't know. Maybe he's like a major liar.
Okay, your number one fan is Marina, so I'm gonna look up that name. Marina.
Mariana.
Sorry.
You missed us talking about that.
Urban Dictionary. Okay. The most amazing girl you will ever meet is Mariana.
That's so short. Ours were like so long.
I know. Yours was like a damn
Paragraph.
essay. Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah, there's the essay.
The funniest, prettiest, coolest, smartest, most awesome person ever. She owns you at school with her 3.9 GPA.
Yes, girl.
And owns you at video games, having beaten Paper Mario 2 to 6 times. Owns you at awesomeness with her existence, and owns you at life. But she has no life. But that's okay. Because her awesomeness makes up for it. She
Okay,
makes her friends on a regular basis.
That
She's
is
cool.
really transformed to like awesome to like, but she has no life.
But
Urban,
she has no.
they have to always like put in the negative, of course. Okay, guys, how about we ask some risque questions? I think I said I was gonna do that, and then I like.
I'm gonna do Levi really fast. Sorry. I'm like really
No,
into
I'm
this.
still on this name thing.
Okay, oh, you ready for Levi?
Tell me.
A highly attractive, muscular, athletic person who loves sports and being outside.
True.
He's one of the sweetest and honest people a girl could ever meet, and it's hard to let go of him. He will make you laugh so hard that you cry, and once you spend a day with him, you'll never forget a time you had with Levi.
That is so cute. It's funny
Levi
hearing.
is unique. I'm not done.
I know, I see that. Go on.
Levi is unique, one of a kind person that is loved by everyone.
Are you done?
I'm finished.
Okay. No, it's funny, like, hearing ours, we're like, that's funny. And then hearing his, I'm like, yes, he is. That's my boy. Everyone's saying do Jackson's.
Okay. A person of high energy and appeal. He is his intensity is both a blessing and a curse. His spontaneous and enthusiasm are inspiring, but at times exhausting. Girl, yes. He is easily loved and a pure joy to all who meets him. His zest for life is contagious.
That is true, though. Like, the part about people meeting him, like, I don't know. When you meet him, you're just like, he's so cute. Like, he's always dressed so nice. Like, you know, Karen's child is like couturied out almost.
No, listen though, Buggy has stepped up his game.
I know, I'm really trying. I even change his outfit like twice a day when it gets food on it so that I could stay on top of my game.
No, there were these one PJs you had a minute. I was dying. They were blue. It was zipper, but they didn't have feet. And I was like,
oh yeah, that was yesterday, I think, or no?
It was on Snapchat.
Yeah, he's wearing and it says like "I love mommy" or something. Yes, got those on Amazon.
Okay, sorry, I'm doing Alea now. Holy shit, Alea has a freaking.
Just read a sentence, I'll die.
Okay, extremely beautiful, even though she doesn't think she is.
Oh, that's so sad. Does that mean she's gonna be self-conscious? I was just talking about how I didn't want that.
She's smart, funny, and the best girlfriend anyone could ask for. Uh-oh, Oscar.
Yeah, no, seriously.
She
Great.
is wifey material. There we go.
She gets that from me.
Do you want me to keep going? Or?
No, not a paragraph's
Oh,
worth.
she's a super badass is what it says.
Great. Tell me more how much trouble she is. I see that one's a little...
Very few people. That's good. Good.
But that's kind of sad. What happened in her life that made that happen?
Alea is not one for violence, but mess with her relationship or her family and get ready for an ass kicking of a lifetime. That's legit what it says. I'm not making this up.
I don't think you could come up with something that quick.
Okay.
Landon.
Okay, I will. Hold on. But at the end, it does like this thing where they talk. So the guy one says, "Oh, who's that?" Guy 2 says, "That's Alea." Guy 1 says, "Wow, she's pretty. I would love to get to know her." Guy 2 says, yeah, she is, but bro, just talk to her as a friend. She's with blank and isn't looking for anyone else.
Jeez,
So she's a
Louise.
good girl. Okay, I'll look up
Landon.
I'm scared.
I'm all grabbing my boob nonchalantly.
It's filling
Oh my
up
gosh,
in here.
this one's not even strapped. Because I'm wearing like the nursing ones.
I
There
know.
we
Me too.
We're in
Girl, look at us,
business.
we're moms.
Mine's wet and like,
Okay.
I mean, not wet, white.
Okay, are you ready?
Um,
Landon is a guardian angel. He's handsome, sweet, caring, great with kids, funny, athletic, strong, taller than most. Hey, I'll be happy to hear that. Determined, brave, spontaneous, romantic, protective, and charming. He loves the sports that everyone can enjoy, even when. Okay, this is way too long. It's like a freaking essay right here.
You know what's funny? I feel like Jackson and Alea are similar, and Landon and Levi are similar. Like, in their
Yeah.
behavioral ways, I guess you could say. Like,
Mhm.
I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like they're the same. So,
Okay,
Alea's
last
gonna
one.
tell me.
Qua.
Oh, yeah, we didn't look up his.
A popular Vietnamese name for many males.
How
I'm just kidding.
specific.
There's a better one. There's a better one right here.
There we go.
Okay, smart, caring, funny, and the best guy in the whole universe. This person is reliable and always there. Also very goofy and silly, yes,
Yeah,
and
he is.
tries hard. Qua's allergic to many things, as well as tofu and soy. You'll never get enough of him, and you'll want to be with him forever. It's very true. Okay. We did good.
She made that up.
I made that up. I swear it's right there.
Liar.
Guys, I'm not making it up.
Embarrassing period story. Sorry, I saw that when I was reading names.
A lot of people were saying that whenever I was doing it now, and I was confused. I've never. Well, I
just
got
took
one.
blood
The
through.
first time I ever got one, I was swimming.
Oh my god, so it looked like you were dying.
Swimming, and there's a blood trail behind me in the water. No, I'm just kidding.
That's disgusting. No, I don't think, like, I feel like people have terrible ones, and I'm like, well, I might have bled through my jeans a few times, but
Oh, I have a funny one of like a friend.
tell me.
Okay. So I was at school, and every time she's on her period, she'd be like, oh, can you check and make sure I'm not bleeding through?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay. And every time there's nothing. And this one time, she's like, oh, can you check? And I'm like, look, and I'm like, oh my god. It was literally like down her leg. I don't know how she did
Ew.
not feel it. And she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, whatever. Don't lie. Like, you're lying because it's always like not.
Yeah,
And then, yeah. That-
yeah. Apparently people are being demanding. I think it's because it's on YouTube, so it's like getting more comments than we see. Because I guess you can comment on YouTube and on here.
No, you can't comment on YouTube. It says
Oh, you
comments
can't?
are disabled or something. If
Oh.
you're on YouTube, download the YouNow app and then comment, and then we'll see it.
Yeah,
Possibly. I mean, there's a lot of comments, so
I know. They go
I'm
so
over here
crazy.
like.
Why does my boobs look so weird? Come on, get
Skyla
up there.
vlogs tipped without Skyla. That's a cool name. Let's look up that one. I'm all into this urban. Thank you, Skyla. I'm gonna look up your urban name. I'd feel really bad if it was like mean, so
Well, yeah, I mean, but it's not your fault. It's just like urban thing.
true. A person
wish-
of this name is usually blonde-haired and has very tiny wrists. Very stunning with beautiful facial features. Skylas are fantastic of good music. Oh, are fanatics of good music like Led Zeppelin and the Beatles. Somewhat of a loner though. Only has 2 friends.
I don't like how it does like it says like the small wrist or something. It's like, I feel like that's too specific. Like, how can everybody who's named that have small wrists? Like,
I know, it'd be super cool though if she does really have small wrists.
and blonde hair.
Yeah. Skyla, send us a picture.
Novely keeps asking to look up Novely, which I already have because I was going to name Alea Novely, and
How do
I
you
couldn't
spell
really
it?
find anything besides like biblical things.
How do you spell it?
Hers is Novellee.
Okay. Okay, I don't know if that one's gonna be on here.
Yeah, when I had looked it up on Google, it was just all like biblical
Okay.
things.
They have it, but it's spelled differently. The name Novely means newcomer. She is usually really quiet, shy, and awkward at first, but once you get to know her, she feels really comfortable around you, and she's actually quite loud, fun, and outgoing. Tends to be a party animal. Good thing didn't go with this name. But knows how to be responsible.
That's a good one.
Sometimes people mistake her for being rude or unfriendly, but they probably don't know her yet. Novely always loves to try new things and meet new people and is very adventurous. She can be insecure and have low self-esteem, but not many notice this. A generally amazing girl who is full of surprises. Very unique. She is also a tiger in the bedroom. You should get to know her.
So if anybody's interested
Novely,
for a
stay away
tiger,
from her, boys.
yeah, seriously. If we did name her that and that we looked it up right now, that'd be funny to show Oscar.
That would be really funny.
When did you know Oscar was the one?
I just read that one too.
Honestly, there was one moment I don't know, my freshman year of high school that I didn't think like I'm gonna marry this guy, but I thought he was a really good guy, and like that moment stood out to me even now. Like if I think back, I didn't really realize that that was like a special moment until now that I'm like, I knew like then like I just had a thought, but then I didn't because I was dating somebody and he was dating somebody else. No, not the person that I stole him from and had a baby with somebody else.
Escalated very quickly.
Yes. But he was dating somebody else, so I didn't really think of it. But now, when I think back to that moment, I'm like, hey, I kind of knew it then. Favorite Keurig coffee? I think anything. I don't really have like a flavor because I put so much creamer that it could be like.
I like the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. What a surprise. Favorite creamer is vanilla. Yes.
Of course, it's so vanilla.
I know. Which one do you usually put? I don't remember.
Caramel macchiato.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm surprised you don't, because isn't that what you'd always get from Starbucks before?
Yeah, and then I don't know why, because I didn't even really like the drink.
I think you just like the name.
Yeah, so, but now I get something else that I really like, and it's too long for me to remember right now.
Something with a drizzle.
When will you visit Montana? Probably not for a while.
I want to go to Montana.
We'll take you with. Let's go on a trip to Glacier Park, I think it's called. I really want to go, but then I don't want to drive around with 4 kids at the same time, because it's like you drive most of it.
Yeah, true. I just like got really tired, like out of nowhere.
All of a sudden, sleeping Karen. Told you guys, we talked about this in the beginning of the YouNow, that you were going to fall asleep.
I like how weirdo Karen was on the last vlog thing.
You know, Levi, this morning when we were watching cartoons, and he wouldn't really like stay interested, but I wanted to do something that I needed to finish.
So you put me on.
So I put you on. I had to watch 6 episodes of you that I've already watched. I like you, but I don't know if I like hearing you over and over 6 times. And Levi the whole time is just like,
Just like doesn't move at all.
yeah, I don't know if you've seen the last few vlogs we've posted, but we record him watching you. And today I recorded it again.
I was like, he just misses me so much.
Yeah, and it's weird because when he watches ours, he'll watch him, but then when we start talking, he's like over it. You guys, if it's you talking or Qua talking, he's just like, I need to hear what they have to say, Mom. This is very important. But,
Yeah, Jackson likes watching himself too, but whenever we start talking, he's like, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Kira, do you want any tattoos?
I don't know. I think I might get something later on in my life, like something small, like on my wrist or the back of my, like, what is this called? Like, where is it? Right here. But I don't think that I would get like a big one, and probably not anywhere that I couldn't hide it with like a shirt or pants. I don't know. I just don't want to say no and then get one, but right now I'm not interested in getting one.
Ooh.
Are you going to get one, Karen?
Yes, I already have my next 2 planned.
What are you going to get? Wait, let me guess. It's a surprise.
Yes, I cannot tell.
Did you tell me? I feel like we
did
did
tell
talk
you.
about this.
I did tell you.
Did your routine change? Yes. Since we had a layout. Yes, I answered before I finished it. Yes. I want to do a video, but I want to like do it kind of different. It's hard to come up with unique ideas when you're not creative. God, Karen, you should see what you look like. You're frozen. Oh, it went away. You were like mid-laugh, and you're like, darn it. Yes. It was literally like that. I've had way too much coffee.
The friends turned off, so I'm stressing. Landon
What?
started waking up. Friends like stopped playing, and then his mom Maru stopped moving, and so last time I looked, his eyes were open. But
I'll answer.
he's back to sleep. Girlfriends does it every time.
Everyone gets bothered that Oscar does this, which he does do a lot. I never noticed until you guys started mentioning.
Talks like this.
But yeah, he just talks with his hands. Like, even to me, if we're fighting, that's when it gets worse. He's like... Oh my god, I need to stop. I'm getting hot and sweaty.
Are your boobs leaking?
Not yet. Pretty soon I'm going to have 2, like, circular wet marks. I love this person's username. Cool person.
It's accurate. Okay, babies.
Hold
That's
on.
what her new name is. That's appropriate for this YouNow. Who are you talking to that's more important than me?
You don't want to know.
Oh. I think we need to get Oscar in here. Oscar, take your girlfriend's phone.
No, not in that sense. That would be bad.
My legs are so sore. Oh.
I shaved my legs for the first time the other day, by the way. I went there.
Oh my god, so did I.
I shaved one leg, and I'm not even kidding you. I was like, what do I do now? I don't want to do the other one.
I shaved one leg and I had to get a new razor.
I ran out of water before I got to the other leg. I literally hate shaving my legs. Like, now that I haven't done it for so long, it's like, why start now? What's the point? Oscar's used to it. But it's like, this is so gross, but it got like so long and it was just kind of soft. Like, it just felt, it wasn't like prickly.
I can relate, which is embarrassing.
Karen's like, I'm going to stop here.
I used to do this thing in high school, which was No Shave November.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't shave anything.
I loved that month. And then there's like, don't shave December, just don't do it January.
Yeah.
Nobody does those as good as they do November.
F it February.
Long leg hair, don't care. Kira, would you ever want to take any college classes? Well, this is a subject change, but
Yeah,
I am
like something super serious.
No, I am gonna take some classes for something that I want to do, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's college. It's more like training, I guess you would call it. I could be a firefighter. Who knows?
Or a real estate agent.
Yeah. That's so funny. What? Actually, today. Anyways, onto the topic that I need to skip on to.
This is Kira's like I think she always does.
Come on, y'all. No, but oh yes. So the real
Where's Oscar and Qua? Sorry, they're playing at video games.
you two are totally texting each other. That's why I was getting confused on topics, because I'm like, haha, wait, what was I talking about?
Well, like,
I know, that's so annoying. We're those people that you like
I
hang
know.
at the party.
someone commented earlier. I meant to say it, but you were in the middle of like a serious conversation about something. Someone goes, "I wish Karen wasn't here." LOL, annoying.
It's okay. Somebody said that I was a hoe because something about his ex or something.
I missed that one.
It's funny because, like, people see that video that I posted, and like they assume
read
worse
it.
things.
Sorry,
his
what?
ex.
I wasn't even listening to you.
You know what, Karen? No, they assume worse than like his girlfriend did, that we were like secretly together for all this time, and I'm like, wow, guys, what kind of
were.
thoughts are you?
You told me that
What?
you were. Just kidding. Stop! They're gonna think you're being serious.
No, for a second I was like, did I really say that? What? Must have been like on
Like, what, did I
something.
tell her the truth?
Did I lie to her?
Just kidding. I'm on
Coffee drunk.
I
Or
haven't
she
even
woke
had
up a
any
little bit.
coffee.
I give you the high that coffee does. It's fine.
You,
I'm your
when you do this
caffeine.
thing.
You froze. You froze, but I heard the snap. So.
Yeah, that thing.
Guys, do you want to know what's in this drawer? We have some tape. What's in my desk drawer? A cord. This is really essential to have in your desk drawer. Just for
go through and declutter your life.
My life? Yeah, there's nothing interesting in here. The drawer's like this long.
I think Karen is on something because their last vlog was the funniest one.
Karen started
Did you watch today's yet?
I'm thinking.
Sorry,
What
about
did
you
you do?
watched today's yet?
No, seriously. What'd you guys do?
I can't tell you. You'll have to see.
No.
Wait and find out in our next
No.
vlog.
I'm not waiting. Screw that. I'm going to look right now.
No, okay,
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Okay, tell me.
Friend. Okay, so we were in the kitchen and I was cooking for once in my life. And
I saw
don't
it then. I saw that.
when I was smacking Qua with the
Yeah, and you
thing.
had the meatballs. You were talking, and then Qua was like, "Oh, my mouth! I can't eat the meatballs."
Moana. I don't know what was going
Yeah,
on.
I saw that one because I heard you said the cooking comment, and then I thought you said you said you were cooking, right? And you hadn't in a while, and then you had like the
I said,
camera
I
at an
don't
angle.
do this often.
Yeah, and then I thought that it was raviolis, and I was like, "Wait, Karen, that's not cooking. Like you're just
Just
microwave."
heating up something.
Yeah. So I was like, "What?" But then I started watching more and realized, and you said it was meatballs, but for a second I was like, "I'm pretty sure that's freaking raviolis, Karen. They're SpaghettiOs or
Just trying to
something."
pass it off. I actually got the ravioli, stuffed them with the meat sauce.
Okay.
One time I made lasagna and Qua's sister, or I think it was his sister,
Mhm.
was like, "It's really good," and I was like, "Yeah."
Wait, which sister was it?
It's Jackie, and I just
Oh.
bought the frozen one and put it in the oven.
One day
And then
I should
What?
say what you need
It's
to
funny
say.
because one day,
Say what
or
you need
the
to
next
say.
talking Kara. The next day she came over and she had legit went and bought everything to make a ravioli and made it with the layers and the cheese and everything. And was
She
like,
thought
"Hey,
you
do you
made
want-"
it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Karen is so
Karen-
innocent. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. Oh, maybe because
I-
I can't cook.
Wait, I just saw
Oh, you
some-
mean being all innocent again?
Karen, have you seen Kira's old MySpace? People really like my MySpace pictures. I don't know
No,
why. I look
haven't.
crazy.
I've seen your Twitter pictures though.
We don't
girl.
need to do those ones.
I have not seen
Let's
your
not
MySpace.
do the thought conversation again,
Wait.
okay?
Let's look up your MySpace.
Oh my god, I just was ugly. Like that's it. There's nothing like my
I mean,
Twitter
nothing
ones are like,
changed from
whoa,
then.
but my MySpace are like, oh god, delete those now.
Did you hear what I said?
No, what'd you say?
I said, well, nothing's changed then.
I know, seriously. Apparently not. Okay, I'm gonna look it up too. Let me see.
No, I'm looking it up. Oh, girl, look at you.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Really
Wait,
good.
let me
This is
see.
my favorite.
Oh yes, look at that hairdo. Where did I get that?
Did you
Pretty.
dye your
That's
hair
like
brown?
yes. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, for a second I thought your profile picture was you sitting on a toilet, but it's you like bent down.
It's funny because I think a lot of people at the time thought the same thing. I remember having a conversation like this back then. Does Oscar edit late at night? He edits late at night because, like, right now for us it's night. Yes. Oh my gosh, I had the best posing positions.
Wait, I'm gonna keep going. You just answer questions and I'll just flash you on the screen every now and then.
Thanks. Did you change a lot over time? Yes. Yes, I did.
Exhibit A.
Hey, I loved that shirt though.
Wait,
I wore
no,
that shirt
look
like
on the floor.
there's a bra.
though. The bra.
Can we just talk about my organization skills in the back as well? Like, geez, how
And your
clean.
bed sheets. What is up with your bed sheets?
I was really into red squares.
Red squares were my thing.
It's 9:21 in Utah. Yes, you are correct. Oh,
I like that one.
that was 7th grade, I think. Why was I still using MySpace? Was it cool then? And now
Yeah.
she's a mama too. I know, and thank God I don't look like that anymore.
Hold on, I'm gonna find something better.
Do you think Qua will get his wisdom teeth taken out?
Yes, we're gonna call a dentist tomorrow.
Oscar's teeth hurt a little bit. And you're like, call the dentist now.
You know what's funny though? I can't wait for him to get his like wisdom teeth out because then I can video him on those drugs. You look like a Leia here.
Oh my gosh, I like how tan I was in that picture.
You
though.
are tan. You know what I just ordered though?
Tan.
Self tanner.
I'm nervous to try them.
I know. I'll try it and I'll let you know, and then you can copy me and buy it.
Okay. Yeah, seriously. And then we'll get the copying comments again. Dogs or cats? I like both. I don't have a preference.
I like both too. I think
I
don't know.
What?
I like this one. Oh girl. Yes.
Oh my gosh. What was I doing? Look at my camera.
Vlogging back in 1990.
What? I was like a fetus in I wasn't even alive in
It's a
1990.
fetus.
I was alive in
Maybe alive.
1996.
1990.
I just mean like exactly 1990 I wasn't alive.
Aw, I like this one.
I actually still like that picture.
I like it too. It's so cute.
It's just like clean. I don't look too thoughty.
Oh wait, who is this?
Oh, that was the boyfriend before Oscar.
With the H?
Yes,
Okay.
it's that one.
I like how sometimes you're just randomly sitting by a tree.
I know. I used to do photo shoots.
This is my friend Tree.
That's not me.
Oh.
That's a friend. Well, we're not friends anymore.
Quite large.
I know. No, that's a friend from
Oh, this one.
a long time ago. I don't even know. Yes.
You know, I have a picture similar to this. Okay, remember this? Here, I'm gonna screenshot it.
What was that thing to do? The style?
And I will show you.
I kind of like my hair up more than down because when it's down, my forehead's kind of screaming at you guys.
I like your hair every way.
You're lying. You just can't help yourself.
I'm not. Oh, my top 4 on MySpace? You need to go change that. I mean, top 8.
Ew. Oh my gosh. Somebody's username is... Girl, you think I'm thotty.
Are you looking at?
What?
Oh, God, I've got some like your pictures were like mine are like I'm in a bathing suit 95% of the time.
Well, I lived in. Well, I guess I lived in California, so it was warm.
Yeah, I lived in Florida and then that's all we did. Where the heck is this picture that I want to show you?
Update on
Oh, guys, so
daycare.
you want to see my abs? Oh, you can't really see it in that picture. Never mind.
Thank you,
It's not-
Samantha. Please read this. I love you. I love you too. Reagan, I think is how you say it. I believe. You know what name I absolutely love, and I feel like I shouldn't say it because if I have another girl, I would totally name her this. But it's like I really like the name Ray. I heard it the other day and I really liked it. What was it? Not Raina, but like Rayan. I don't know. No, never mind. I don't know. I can't remember.
I really, really like the name Everly, but Qua would never
That's
let me name
Yeah.
it. Oh,
It's
no.
so hard because if you like really like a name, if the person you're having a baby with doesn't like it, it sucks. Like, what's your favorite cuss word?
Guys, this is the first time I ever hung out with Qua ever.
Oh my gosh, his hair.
I know, right? But look at that body, though.
It's
That
kind of
abs.
hard.
Well, his arms are kind of small, but he has abs. Okay.
Sorry, I was reading these questions.
Okay,
favorite
please
name is-
read. Do y'all like your hair better long or short?
Long.
I think long because I can put it up. Because when it's short, I can't put it up without having like the thing below, and breastfeeding, I need to like put it up.
Yeah, I hate mine like short. I don't
like
mind
the
it
length
as
it's
much.
at right now.
I want it, I'd like it to get like, ow, my hair was in a tangle, to like my nipples because then I can put it in like a cute messy bun, or I can braid it, or I can like just do different things with it. Like right now, like straight. And if I curl it, I look like a lion. So I think I'll stick to the straight. Why did somebody say awkward?
Awkward.
That was awkward.
Awkward. Karen, have you
Um,
always been blonde? Yes. I dyed my hair brown once and it was a mistake.
I feel you on that one. I feel like every blonde tries to go brown at some point, and then they realize it doesn't really look good, and they switch back. But there's some people actually I know who can pull off any hair color. I wish I was that person.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Favorite Grey's Anatomy character? Little Grey.
yeah, but well, don't want to ruin anything. But we have to choose somebody else, Karen. I choose. I don't know. I used to really like Meredith, but her without Derek is like.
I stopped watching after Derek went away.
A lot of people did. I actually heard that the people that like made the show or whatever kind of wished that they could have kept him in because a lot of people didn't watch. Favorite Shameless character. Okay, I got this. I
Plus,
watched
they
it.
like knocked him out so weirdly and like randomly, and
And like all of a sudden, like I didn't like that. I don't know. My favorite Shameless character is Lip to the maximum capacity. He is so cute and he's so nice, and I don't know, I just like him.
I haven't watched long enough. Just the main character. What's her name? No.
No,
Fiona.
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 Yeah. Everyone's like,
gorgeous.
yes, Lip.
What's Lip?
That's
Oh, his name. I was like,
yeah.
are you like biting your lip or something?
Yes.
I like it.
I like Debbie too. She's the like teenager, but I don't know. Like recently, I'm on season 6, and I don't really like her too much anymore. Little Gray is
Here,
Lexi. Yeah.
Here, where'd you get those jeans in the vlog where Levi got his hair cut?
Marshalls, which I can never buy pants from anywhere other than American Eagle or PacSun because the way that like my waist and butt are compared to my legs, they don't fit.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. But I can't wear them unless they're from those places because that's the only fit I can usually fit. You guys don't give a crap. I don't know why I'm saying this, but Marshalls. Karen, when are you getting married?
Yeah. not that I don't want to get married, like I do, but
Yeah.
it's just not like the top priority right now. And like just thinking about planning it really stresses me out. I wanted to get married this November, but then it's like so soon if you think about it.
I feel like people think, I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Karen, but I feel like people think when you're growing up, you're like, I'm going to get married, and then I'm going to have kids. Like, it's just this, like, white picket fence family kind of idea. But realistically, if you end up having kids first, it to me personally, marriage isn't as important because I already have the, like, security, kind of. Like, I feel like me and Oscar are already as serious gets. We have 2 kids together, so I want to get married. But it's not, like, as if we were... if we were together for like a while and then we still didn't have kids, then I'd be like, let's get married, come on, let's get married. But I feel like we've already made such a big commitment that we kind of
because
skipped
people
marriage.
want to get married so that they can have kids. Because it's like
Yeah.
this whole society thing, like you have to be married before you have kids.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know.
I think a long time ago, marriage meant something different, but nowadays it's like, I actually saw a statistic today that 53% of people get a divorce, and that's a lot. Like, that's more than half that, so I feel like it just doesn't mean the same thing, and I already have a sense of commitment with Oscar, like a huge commitment, 2 children. That's way more than marriage, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you could plan a wedding without all the stress, when would you get married?
Tomorrow. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'd want to get married in November. That's like the month that I'd like to get married in.
Yeah.
Because it's like in Florida, it's not too cold and it's not too hot. It's like perfect. And then November is my birthday and Qua's birthday and your birthday.
And my birthday. No, I think if like we weren't stressed about it, which we're not really stressed about it. We're not even engaged yet. But if I could choose when we would get married,
Oscar doesn't even want to marry your ass.
I know, seriously, no ring yet, no. But I think if I could choose, I would probably choose, I don't know, like 5 years from now, just because since we already have kids, I'd love for them to be a part of the wedding. Like, I would love Levi to be like the ring bearer or whatever you call that. And I don't know. I just think that'd be fun because otherwise they're just going to be sitting in the audience, like, or the little chairs, whatever, wanting to run up to me.
Yeah.
In a 10-year relationship, no wedding in sight, we are fine. We are committing. Yeah, exactly. Like, commitment means different to everybody. Is Levi starting to get jealous? No. How is Fred? He's Fred. He's swimming still.
Unfortunately.
I know, seriously. I like him, but, like, this whole, like, everybody going crazy about him makes me, like, more, Fred, you cannot die on me. These people will not be happy.
Literally, anytime you were getting an animal, one is just like, look at me,
Yes, you froze for a second. That's why it took me a second to respond. Somebody said there was a rumor that Fred died. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. The fact that there's a rumor about my fish is, like, kind of silly. So
where did this rumor start?
I don't know. Probably a joke that I made.
Uh-oh.
People are like, "Who's Fred?" Good. Don't worry who Fred is. Don't look it up. To be honest, I forgot about Fred.
I wonder if Fred has, like, a famous birthday, like on famousbirthdays.com.
I know, right? Someone said if Fred dies, you can get another one. I would not get another fish if Fred died. I would.
It's so
I really
funny 'cause
wouldn't.
Oscar did not want you to get the fish, and you were like, he needs a pet.
I know, and now I'm like, no, return it. Can you return them? That's mean, though. I feel like that'd be mean. That's kind of pushing it with Fred.
Fred for
I have
president.
a fish and I hate it. I don't hate him. I just like the drama that comes with having a fish is a little much.
Yeah.
Why didn't you vlog Fred reacting to Levi, I think the question was? I don't know.
Maybe Levi reacting to Fred.
Yeah, we did vlog that, but he didn't really care. I think because it's so small, he didn't even notice. So I basically got it for no reason. Fred is going to be trending on the drama channels. Is Karen coming to Utah?
Huh? Yeah, what?
Are you coming to Utah?
Yeah, our plane actually leaves tonight in like 4 hours, so we gotta get packing. No, but literally someone commented on, I forget where it was, but it was like, you should go surprise Kira in Utah. And I was like,
Deeply
but we need
considered.
to wait until.
Yeah, we want to have a bigger space. Like I can speak for Karen too. Like it's just having 4 kids in one
Well,
place.
not even only that, like, oh, I wouldn't care, but
Hmm.
I mean, it would just be a lot.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you and I think we can both like agree. I feel the same way. Like I would die because literally, like when Levi naps, he needs silence, and when Jackson naps, he does too. So it's like, how would we get complete silence
I
when
know.
it's at 2? Like it'd just be too. It'd be hard. It would work, but it'd be hard.
I wonder if we put them both in the same room to nap, what would happen? Have you seen that one video on Facebook, like the twins who like they have like a night cam and it watches them all night, and these twins were like up all night getting in and out of the crib, running around, like sitting on the couch, pulling
No.
everything out, and then all of a sudden like the dad comes in, puts everything back, puts the twins back in their cribs, and then like, oh my god, it is the
That is
funniest thing.
so funny. I'll have to look it up. I don't know if you watch It's Judy's Life. I'm sure a lot of the people in the comments know who I'm talking about, but she had a video go viral on Facebook. Her twins are sleeping, and then I don't know what happens. I think she speaks through the camera. You know how you can like talk, and they're twins, and they're probably
Oh, I
like
saw it.
one and
I
a
saw
half or
this on
something. Yeah,
Facebook, and I didn't know who she was when I first saw it. And then when
yeah,
I found out she did YouTube, I was like, oh. But no, they were, and then they were supposed to be sleeping, and she says like,
yeah.
"What are you
Girls.
doing?" And they're
Yeah.
like straight
Yeah, they
down,
like
down the
dropped
pillow.
It's funny because they were so young. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, how do they know? Levi today, he did the funniest thing. So I told him like, I was going to change his diaper, and he hates that. So he like starts backing up, like literally slowly backing back, like walking backwards. And then I started to count to 3, and I got to 2, and he gets on all fours and he starts crawling over, but his head is like down like this, and he's looking at me. Yeah, he's looking at me with his eyes. You know how he does that thing like where he looks at you, but his head is down. So he's slowly like crawling over and looking up. And I told Oscar, "Oh my gosh!" Yeah, I told Oscar, "What if he's psycho? Like, what if he turns out being crazy? Because he does these crazy."
All of a sudden, Fred's dead, but only for some other reason.
Because he, like, then at bedtime, I was like, let's go tonight. And he started to walk towards his room. And, like, he's like this at me. Wait, I'm not on camera. He's like this. As he's walking away, he's like looking
He's like,
at me.
when I can reach the knives, you'll be gone.
I had literally, I'm sorry, but then today, I'm yelling at him, and I don't do that. Like, Oscar's usually the but I'm so sick of him screaming, so I was like, no. And he looks at me and he goes, yeah.
Mom?
And then I keep doing it, and he just goes, I think we recorded some of it. I hope so, because it was so funny. But he just was like, "Oh, girl, you're mad."
He's like, I messed up.
And then I started laughing because I was like, "Oh my god,
Okay,
he's
see, that's where
hilarious."
you mess up. You can't laugh.
But it's so funny because he just does this thing. I can't even like reenact it. He just does this like,
I can picture it in my head.
yeah, like he like the face to me. It makes me feel like he's saying like, "Oh, you're mad, but I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing." Yeah. And then he screamed and he looked at me and was like, "Mom, what are you gonna do about it?" Yeah, the eyebrow thing. You guys are saying the eyebrow thing. He does. Yeah, that's what he did. He was like, I don't know. I can't freaking reenact it, but he's just funny. Will Levi go to public school? Yes, I went to public school. I went to a private school in 6th grade, but I actually did terrible in private school. So
How's baby sign language going for Levi?
I'm trying to get him to do the thank you. He's really having a hard time with that, but I think because it's like 2 motions.
Yeah, Jackson only goes like this.
Yeah, that's what Levi does. He covers his mouth.
That's close enough,
Yeah.
I think. At least he knows.
Yeah, but he does more. I sent you the video. He does more. He does like please, but the more the more all of a sudden like he knew what it meant, but now he like does it even if he doesn't want more. I think he just like does it when I say more.
Oh,
He doesn't
really?
really know what more means.
Jackson just
I don't
like that's kind of how Jackson was at first. Like it's kind of just like a like you hear the word and you do the thing. And
Yeah.
now since when he's eating, he'll get angry if I don't like feed him fast enough. So he'll be
Yeah.
like, ah, and I'll be like more, and he'll go,
Yeah.
and then I'll feed it to him, and then after he finishes, he'll go like this again. So like he starts
Yeah.
to know that it's for something else.
I don't know. Hopefully he'll pick it up because it
I
does
like the
help.
all done.
Yeah.
Well done.
So I guess in sign language, it's not like this. That's like excited. It's just once.
Oh.
But I don't think it matters. They're kids. But like I was at baby gymnastics and this mom, like the child could talk and stuff. She wasn't deaf, but she was teaching her sign language too, I think. And she did she did this and said, all done. And I asked her, I was like, oh, I've been trying to teach my son sign language. Like, does that mean all done or does this mean all done? And she's like, oh, it's just this. But I think for the kids, this is just more like fun for one, and two, like, I don't know. It's just, they're not.
I thought it was this because like I didn't look up like someone actually doing it. I just saw like pictures.
The picture and it just
shows it like going like this once, but I guess I just kind of thought
like to keep
going.
doing it.
Because
Well, and plus,
more.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't correct leave. I like now that I know that, I just still like do that.
Yeah.
I do know what a whatever you call it, quinceañera thing is. I do know what it is. I don't know why I haven't answered it, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know how why I haven't answered it. We get this question a lot. I'm not against having one for her if she wants to have one. I never had one, and Oscar, I don't know if Oscar's sister did. I don't think so. But I'm not against it. If she wanted one, she could have one, but I don't know if she will. Have you guys had any paranormal experiences happen?
Yes.
Well, besides cockroaches existing, I don't think so.
It's so funny. I saw a cockroach today.
Oh, no, girl. No. Why would you have one, Kira?
What?
Well, someone said, "Why would you have one, Kira?" I know that I wouldn't have one, but I'm just making it clear that I haven't had one. So I don't know if, like, I wouldn't personally think to throw her one unless she wanted one. Cockroaches existing. I hate those things so much. They're so nasty. It's weird because people, like, kind of associate it with, like, things being gross, but cockroaches tend to not like gross things. They just like for instance, if your house has a lot of stuff in it, they like that. But it's not because your house is gross. It's just like if you have laundry in a pile, they like to be in the pile, if that makes sense.
Well, in Florida, cockroaches are everywhere. You could have the cleanest house on earth.
It's because it's so humid, and they love like the humid weather.
There's just bugs everywhere in Florida. But,
yeah. Oscar
especially
was telling me that.
Oh, I hate mosquitoes.
Yeah, Oscar was telling me that Florida has like the most amount of like I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to say because I forget.
Okay.
Okay, good talk. Yes, Florida has so many bugs. Yes, and they're all like really weird looking bugs. What's wrong with that?
That was hideous. That was a really ugly yawn.
Advice for having a second baby at the age of 20 if my boyfriend works away from home. That's hard. I mean, I feel like I'm 20 and I had my second, and I feel like at this point I can do it by myself. Like, it's fine. I don't need Oscar for a lot of things. It is helpful to have him, but like I can do it without. But I feel like when they're both toddlers, it's going to be a lot different. Like, regardless of age.
They like playing with each other though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or fight.
Yeah, I feel like the only part that's hard right now that's like when I need his help is if I'm breastfeeding and Levi's like pulling on me, because sometimes he's like, "What are you doing? I want to be with you. Why do you have to sit there?" Like, they don't really understand what you're doing, so that part's hard. Where do you guys draw your privacy lines? Like, where do we stop?
What does that mean?
Huh?
So what does that mean?
Like, what, like, when do we, I'm assuming they're referring to, like, YouTube and stuff. What's something, like, we don't talk about? Like something we just won't, like, we draw the line at? I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty open, like, when it comes to my relationship and stuff.
Yeah. Same.
I feel like the only thing that I draw a line about, I guess, is like there's some like a lot of people ask me about my mom, and me and my mom talk, but there is things about like me and my family that I wouldn't necessarily talk about, and only because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or offend anybody, because they're still like people I talk to now and they're my family. But I feel like that's the only thing I can really think about that I've ever saw comments about and been like, oh, I'm not going to address that, just because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because I still like I obviously still talk to my mom.
Yeah. I don't know.
I know, I can't really think of anything other than that. I guess like detailed money things, but I think that's anybody. Like nobody wants to go into detail about their bank account.
Yeah. Like, would you go up to your doctor and be like, how much do you make?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes I probably would like to, but I wouldn't. Like, I get curious. Someone said, where did it go? What about Levi's accident? Have you seen the comments? Yes, all those comments are from people who don't have children,
What are the
because
comments?
just that like one were probably abusing him or stuff like that. First of all, if you know anything about abuse, you know that if I were to raise a hand and I was abusing my son, my child would probably be pretty scared, not reach up to give me a high five. And second of all, I just think that's silly. Like, kids get hurt, like especially toddlers. Like that's literally what they do is get.
And why would you decide to beat the shit out of your kid while you're in someone else's home?
Exactly. Like you guys are totally there. I wasn't even around when it happened, so it's like, how would I be beating my son when I'm not even there? And second of all, like I assume it's people that either don't watch a lot or something like that. But like
Say something.
yeah, I don't know. Like I've never even really like spanked him. I've like tapped him on the mouth and stuff, like when he's screaming super loud or getting in trouble. But I've never like spanked him hard enough to even like turn him bright red or purple or anything like that. Like not even close. So to me, those comments were kind of funny, and in a way, like I don't think abuse is funny, obviously, but I just think it's funny that people think we are actually the kind of people to do that.
I know. It's funny though, because if the viewers knew how many times I got spanked as a kid, they'd be like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, your mom."
Yeah.
Like she would hit me with anything she got her hand on, a spoon, a wooden spoon.
Yeah. Plus, I would get spanked butt naked, like with no clothes to protect between the skin and the spoon.
I would be so scared that I was gonna get spanked that I'd put on 10 pairs of underwear.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I understand.
That's how it is. Like that's how it was. I feel like.
Yeah.
I
understand if you're. I
Nowadays.
mean, even I feel like I understand. I guess where if some people are just like really concerned, like say that's the first video they watched, and whatever. But I was talking about Oscar. We were talking about this with you too. Like, some people are like, I'm gonna call CPS, which I think is just so odd, because it's like, first of all, I don't. Someone made a good point about it. Like, if you were going to call CPS, you realize the child could be taken from the parents. And do you really want that for the child? Like, do you really feel that and that they're that endangered? So, like, some people knew that Levi just fell, and they're like, still, I'm going to call CPS. And it's like, I don't think you understand the severity of that, because I've heard the Saccone Jolies made a video, how they've had CPS called on them so many times. And it's honestly sad, because it's such a process, and sometimes they come and take the child without even like asking you any questions, if it's like a super serious thing that they have even the littlest bit of proof of. But it's just sad. Like, do you know how scared some of these kids would be if they just got like ripped out of their homes and it was not true? Like, obviously,
like me dropping Jackson off at daycare, he was about to die. Just think someone like coming and just taking him.
Yeah. Seriously, out of their own home. I mean, you guys were in a different place. Imagine if somebody came into the home and like took it. I don't know. I just like, before people do that, I think that they should think about that, because you don't realize what you're doing. And if you don't like me as a person, that's fine. You don't have to, but just click away from my channel rather than like causing problems for my 1-year-old. Like, they're so little. I don't know.
But yeah, so thought of like calling CPS on anyone.
I know. I don't even think about leaving hate comments. Like, I don't understand how somebody can like do that.
Let me just tell you you're a piece of shit today. Like, that's what I want.
Yeah, if I don't like, there has been people on YouTube that I'm like, I'm not really interested, or I don't really like them.
On YouTube that I don't like, but I don't sit there and I'm like, I hope
I
you
hate
die in a
you.
car crash and fire burns your family up and you just fall to pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know. It just bothers me, especially because I dealt with CPS as a child. Like, I was never taken away from my home, but I have dealt with them in certain situations. And as a child, I can tell you it was very, very scary. So I don't know. And I just think it's silly. But I hope that, I don't think anybody's ever actually reported us, but just people saying that. I guess to answer your question, when people were commenting that stuff, it was just kind of like, are you kidding me? Like, I knew whoever said that didn't have a child. Like, automatically, if you
They
commented
obviously
that, you
don't
don't
watch
have a
my
kid.
channel because every single video Jackson falls and busts his ass.
Yeah. You're terrible for letting him fall. Like, you're supposed to just guide him around everywhere.
No. Jackson is crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, that got really serious, but it was just funny because I know a lot of people were asking us how we felt about it, and I just thought it was really silly.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Alea share birthdays. Is there a vlog today? Yes. So once Oscar stops playing video games, he can finish it. Are you buying? Kira, when are you going to finish or graduate high school just in case something behind your back if YouTube stops giving income? We get income other than YouTube, so that wouldn't necessarily be like the only thing. But also, if YouTube stopped, I don't need a high school education to make money, I guess, but it would help. I'm not saying don't go to high school. Here we go again with like the Kira promoting, not graduating. No, but I'm not going to get my high school degree and I'm not going to get a GED, but there is something that I'm going to do, other than YouTube, even if YouTube doesn't like die, which it will. It's bound to, obviously, just like everything else in life.
Just like everything else in life. God,
Guys.
get deep on us, Kira.
Yeah. I think people don't realize, like, people always make jokes like, oh, YouTube is all you have. When you do YouTube, there's so many branches of things. Like, we probably get paid from like 20 different things, like different ways. Like, there's so many ways you can get paid other than just YouTube.
Social media endorsements.
Yeah.
Blah.
Like, or just going to certain things, or like working with another company to help them with something, like even that has nothing to do with your channel. Like, there's so many things. Or also, this is a big one that I've recently been interested in, is like, because, like we've made relationships with like you guys and stuff. If I decided I wanted to like start, like Chloe did this, if you guys watch her channel, she started a clothing line, and it's not merch, it's just like her own clothing line. And even if YouTube like quit for her, she would still have a clothing line, like Aspen and Parker. Like, Aspen now has a clothing business, and it started off with people that she made relationships with over YouTube. So I don't know, there's just other ways. Anyways, Karen looks tired. I agree.
I know, and I see Landon kicking over there. He's about to wake up.
Great. Well, thank you for coming on anyways. I know that
And that one girl that doesn't want me on, she'll be really happy now.
Yes, girl, get back on. Karen's gone now.
Let me go tweet, tell everyone I'm off so that they can come on.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, well, I'll text you like we've been texting.
Yeah, seriously, but can you not make me laugh so it's not as obvious?
Oh, I'm gonna make you laugh. Also, I'm gonna still watch you while I breastfeed my baby. So don't talk shit when I leave. Okay?
Well, Karen, guys. So 2 weeks ago, when I was with Karen, you wouldn't believe.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I'm going to go now. Bye. Thank
Okay,
you guys
Lucy.
for letting me come on and not hating me. Okay. Bye.
I love you when you had one hater, okay? You still had hate. I'm just kidding. Don't talk about it. Okay. I'll text you back.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure.
Shut up. Today you weren't responding. She hung up on me. I was in the middle of yelling at her. It's so funny how many people, like, I don't know, when I see a lot of channels that, like, know each other, like, 2 channels that, like, hang out, but I feel like if you watch us, you probably watch Karen too, and if you watch Karen, you probably watch us too. Obviously, there's select people that, like, don't, but it's kind of cool because I feel like when we do get on YouNow, people aren't like, who's this crazy girl? Like, they know who I am or know who she is. Do you still talk to Aspen? Every once in a while. She's really busy, especially since she did start that clothing company thing. I don't know what you would call it. She's really busy, so I don't know. And we've been really busy, so sometimes we do talk, but not too often. Who are your favorite family vloggers? I love Jess and Fam. I've watched her for like so many years, probably like 4 or 5 years. And other than that, I haven't been really, and Karen, I haven't really been watching daily vlogs at all. Wait, where are you in the apartment? I'm in the bedroom. What kind of business will you be willing to start? I don't know that I necessarily want to start a business. Sorry, I was reading more comments. I don't want to start a business necessarily, but there is something that I want to do that I've wanted to do like for a long time. It's just the time to like design this would take a long time, so I just have to find that. Somebody asked if I watched Trisha Paytas. I'm sure some of you may hate me for this, but I absolutely love Trisha Paytas. Even her crazy moments, I watch those videos all the way through, every single one of them. I think a lot of people don't like her because of how much she posts stuff, like all her phases she goes through, like her breakups in such detail she posts about it. And honestly, I think a lot of people don't realize that most YouTubers are like that. They just choose not to show it. So to me, her making those videos just makes her like more real of a person. This is just my opinion, and I like respect your guys'. I'm just like letting you know how I feel about it. But I just feel like I don't know, she may do some crazy things that I don't agree with, but I do like really like that she's so real and shows her crazy moments, her happy moments, her sad moments. Like, she's a real person and she shows all of it, and some YouTubers just don't show that side, so it seems like they're not like that. But really, we all have our issues. I still fight with Oscar. I still cry sometimes. I still get mad sometimes. I blow up sometimes. Me and, Levi gets in trouble. We just don't show everything. So, I don't know. Thank you so much, jcarve421. Whoa, I was reading one. Can you tell the story of your first kiss? Oh gosh, I don't remember at all. My first kiss was probably in whoa, I'm totally screaming. Whoa, I think it was in like 6th grade, and I don't remember who it was with. I know that sounds terrible, but favorite cuss word, probably the F word, which isn't good, and I don't say it a lot. I don't really cuss a lot in general. But do you watch Joey Graceffa? I do know of him. I just don't watch him just because I don't know what kind of I was going to say music videos he makes, but I know that when I had looked before at his channel, because I had heard of him, it wasn't like my type of videos. Like, I usually watch daily vloggers or family vloggers or makeup. What is your favorite thing about Oscar? Probably how like positive and funny he is, because I'm not very positive most of the time. I am, like, lately I've gotten a lot better, but before I wasn't, and he always kind of like brought out the good in me, I guess. Kira, what was it? Kira, please talk about labor. I'm 24 weeks pregnant with a baby boy. Super scared. Any tips? Well, congratulations. Labor isn't as scary as a lot of people make it seem. I was terrified going into it, and even with Levi, I like had a really scary experience. I was bleeding, it was an emergency, all that. And honestly, with both my kids, right after I had them, I was like, I'm so addicted to this. Like, I want to be a surrogate for somebody. Like, it's so surreal. Even if you're being cut open, even like no matter what, it freaking hurts to recover from a C-section, and there is negatives about it. But seeing your baby for the first time is like, oh my god, it cancels out everything. Like, it doesn't even matter. And I'm such a wimp to pain, I can't even get my ears pierced without crying. Would you pierce Alea's ears? Probably not. She can if she chooses later in life, but I don't see the point of doing it if, like, what if she didn't want it and I just pierced her ears for no reason just because I wanted it? Like, I don't know. I just probably wouldn't do that. Favorite beauty guru? I love Jaclyn Hill, Jeffree Star, Manny MUA. that whole crowd. And then, darn it, who else? PB Bunny 97. She used to make a lot more makeup videos, but I still like her. I'm trying to think, who else is there? I don't know. I like, who the heck? I don't know. Let's just look real quick who I'm subscribed to. Karen, I see you text me if you're watching, but hold on. I need to tell them who I'm subscribed to. Oh my gosh, how funny is this? The picture of our live broadcast is me and Karen both like touching our boobs. What in the world? I didn't choose that, by the way. You would like Raw Beauty Christy. I'll have to check into. I've never heard of her. Thank you, Georgiana. I think Georgiana. Did you still go to school and you were pregnant with Levi? I think I did for like a month on and off. Like I would go and then not go. I honestly like blacked like a lot of that out. Blocked a lot of that out. I don't know. Like now I don't care, but when I had done it, like when I had dropped out and then for like 6 months after, I had a really hard time with it. So I kind of mentally blocked a lot of it out. Are you going to put a case on your phone? I need to. Thank you, Megan. I really need to put a case on my phone, but I haven't because I can't find a cute one. So if you guys know of any, you should tweet me them, the link to them. Are you going to allow your kids to play with each other? Definitely. I don't see why I wouldn't. You should do more makeup tutorials. I like doing makeup tutorials. I just don't really do anything unique with my makeup anymore because I hardly wear it in general. Sorry, I know some people hate this and I feel so bad, but I have to do it. Do you ever feel judged when your babies are having a tantrum in public? This is a great question. It's not necessarily that I feel judged, kind of, I guess. I don't know. Whenever he cries in public, I do feel panic. I don't know if it's because I'm feeling judged or because I just don't want him to scream, but I do feel like, oh my gosh, he needs to stop crying, like, get him to stop. But recently, I've gotten a lot better because I realized that if I act different, like, if I punish him different in public than I do at home, it's confusing to him. Do you feel judged for not getting married before you had kids? Definitely not. I'm not really one to be like influenced by other people's thoughts. So, yeah, I don't know. Not really. Thank you, SCloud015. I always feel weird like saying it when it's not a real name. Or not to say that's not your real name, but like a name. I think that's just your username. Because I feel like, I don't know, I just sound goofy. I see this question a lot. What would I do if Alea got pregnant? I don't know, honestly. I could sit here and tell you I'd be mad, but how could I? That'd be really hypocritical. I would just hope that she would, I don't know, like, be responsible enough when either she has a baby or be responsible enough to not have a baby. Do you watch Daily Bumps? You're so pretty. Thank you. I do watch Daily Bumps. Again, I don't really watch people daily anymore just because I don't have the time. Thank you, Reagan. Yeah, I don't really watch just because I don't have the time anymore, but I do watch them every once in a while. Was Alea planned? Yes, we had tried for 3 or 4 months before we got pregnant with her. Is it too late to start a channel with my 4-month-old? Definitely not. I think that's the best time to start because you get to start seeing all their like monumental things. I feel like between 4 and 6 months is like when kids start to really start like doing things. You would love Kathleen Lights. I do watch her, or I have watched her. I just don't watch her a lot. I don't know why. I just haven't. I think I found her kind of after, after I stopped watching YouTube as much. Would you ever punish Levi if he was being rude to Alea or hitting her not knowing what he's doing because he's young? This is a good question because this actually happens. A lot of the times Levi will be like rubbing her head, but then he'll get kind of anxious. I don't know if we've ever talked about it, but Levi gets kind of like all of a sudden anxious. Oscar and I do too. We always have. So I'm sure he gets it from us, but he'll get kind of anxious and start to squeeze. And if I get mad, he'll just squeeze harder. So I kind of have to say like, oh, ouchie. Usually he stops, but if he doesn't, then yeah, we have to like rip him away. We don't punish him, but we say like, no, that's ouchie. But he doesn't do it very often. think it's messed up when some parents blame their kids for certain things when they were teen parents. I don't think it's messed up because I understand it. Like, if Alea did get pregnant or if Levi got a girl pregnant, I would be, like, worried for them. And that's honestly, if your parents are mad about it, it's just because they're worried because they want you to, like, do everything that you can to your fullest potential, if that makes sense. So, in a parent's mind, and I can tell you this because now I'm a parent, I want Levi and Alea to go to high school, finish, and go to college. Like, yes, I'm that parent, and I totally hate myself for it, because before I have kids, I was like, I'm never going to be that parent. But you just can't help it. Like, you want your kids to succeed, and in your mind, I guess because of society, that is what success kind of is. I don't know. It's hypocritical, but as a parent, I can't help it. So I do think, I understand why it seems messed up, but then I understand the parents' point of view as well. Please say hi to Caitlin. Hello, Caitlin. What time is it? It is 10:01. Would you like to do a book with Oscar about your experience as teen parents? I don't know. I mean, it's never something that I've thought about, but I'm not saying I would be opposed to it. Fake nails or natural nails? I love fake nails, but it's expensive to get them all the time, and two, I wouldn't have the time, but I really do like fake nails. Do you watch Brittany Baby? I do watch Brittany Baby, but she uploads 3 days a week, I believe, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes I forget, so unless I see her in my subscriptions, I don't really remember. But then usually, like, if I see it in my subscriptions, I'll click it, and then I'll, like, binge watch her videos. Why did you choose Alea instead of Novalee? I really like the name Novalee, but I just felt like she wasn't a Novalee. As crazy as that sounds, I felt like the baby I had inside me, it just didn't feel like her. Do I watch Domo and Chrissy? I do. I love their channel. I just started watching probably like 3 or 4 months ago, maybe, and I love their channel. Oscar is talking to Qua or playing games with Qua, like online. What made you start YouTube? Did you know it was going to be successful? Definitely not. I definitely was like, I don't know, just making weird videos of, you know, our daily life, and I'm so glad we did it because there's so many memories we get to look back on that, I don't know, like that. These past 2 years have been the most important years of my entire life, and we have them on camera. Like, that is so cool. Just Rosemary 05. That is the cutest name. I love that. I think your name is Rosemary. That's what I mean. I know your name isn't just Rosemary, but I really like the name. Rosemary. I've watched you and Karen for over a year. I found you through Karen. I love you guys. That's so awesome. I love when you guys find us through each other. Why are your vlogs so short these days? I just personally think that I don't want to create any moments for us to vlog. Either we didn't do anything that day, so it's a short vlog, or we did a lot and it's a long vlog. Like, I don't want to fake moments just so our vlog is longer. And I know a lot of people say that they like to watch us, like, sit down and talk. And I appreciate that they like that, but I don't really like looking back on videos of just me talking forever, you know what I mean? And a lot of the reason we create these videos is because we like to watch the videos, we like to look back at our memories, we like to make these creative videos, and I don't know, I just feel like when it's, I just feel like when it's long, a lot of it is just dry and boring, and it's not something I want to look back on. And we used to do a lot more talking. A lot of people always say that. And the reason why we don't anymore is because I feel like we've realized we don't like to look back on us talking about yogurt necessarily. Can you tell me your experience of your doula? I loved her. I think I'm going to make a whole video on it, but I don't know. Hi, Kira. Will you be open and become really good friends with one of your viewers? There's a lot of viewers that I talk to a lot, like on social media, and I met Karen. She was like, that's how we started talking, is because we watched each other on YouTube, which is so crazy to think. Or talk about cottage cheese. Yes, we did that a lot. And Cheerios. What did you imagine your life being like before Levi? I don't know, kind of disastrous, to be honest. I didn't know where I was going. How do you clean your ears? Good question. Q-tips. Although it's really recommended that you don't because Q-tips actually push the wax further into your ear. TMI, but I heard that once. Would you ever do a tour to meet bug buddies? Absolutely, yes. The hardest part about that, thank you, Rach Cakes. We don't have a network. We don't really, I don't know. I'm nervous about working with a network because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, we don't have a network, and usually networks are the ones who get you into those things. Like they're the ones who usually make that kind of thing happen. What is your favorite thing about Utah? Probably how there's like city, and then you could still like there's open land. Like there's like country and city all right here. Do you talk to Jess from Jess Fan? I've talked to her once or twice very shortly. Like, I've responded to, like, a cute picture of us on Snapchat, and I said, like, oh, this is so cute. And she said, like, thanks. Like, that kind of confrontation. Is that the right word? Like, that kind of connection, that kind of talking. Very short, but yeah, like, once or twice. I absolutely love her channel. But, I mean, she has a lot of kids, so I'm sure she's busy, and I'm busy, and I don't know. You don't necessarily, like, message someone and say, like, let's just... So, like, you know, she doesn't know who I am, so I'm sure she'd be like, whoa, who are you? Will you ever change your YouTube name? No, definitely not. Why did Oscar quit MMA? Oscar is kind of an extremist in the sense that, like, he did MMA, and then he became the best at it at his gym, and then he stopped because he already got to, like, where he wanted to be, so he's like, okay, on to the next thing. Caitlin Marie. Fun fact, I was going to make Alea's middle name Marie because I really like that, but then I did mine since we did Levi's middle name, my dad's middle name. Oh, I went away. My middle name is Marie. My daughter's middle name is Marie. My best friend's middle name is actually Marie, and I don't know. I'd always went really nice. Her name is Kyla, and I really think it goes like Kyla Marie. I don't know. I really like that. Oh, I hate when I like start to read a good question and then it goes away. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go to sleep because I'm getting sleepy and I hate boring you guys. But thank you so much for watching. And I want to start doing YouNows more. I really like doing them. It's just hard to find the time, and like I don't like to do it if I'm feeling down or sleepy because I just don't like to put that kind of energy out there. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. And my earplug is even falling out. It's saying time to go. And plus, I have to go help Oscar edit because we all know he's not editing right now because Quan and him are talking. So, I'll see you guys. I always want to end it like a vlog. Like, how do you end these things? Goodbye. Goodbye.